Hi everyone, I am going to react to Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer episode, oh my gosh, episode 19. And the last episode, Tanjiro was fighting the ugly father demon, but then he got flung away, and now it was between the father demon and then Inosuke, right? And Inosuke was getting beaten up, and then Giyu came and like whatever breathing technique, and then just dispatch of that demon like so easily. And then you had what was that girl's name? Shinobu. Yeah, you had Shinobu come to the help of Zenitsu, right? And then you had Tanjiro facing Rui, yeah, facing Rui. And then the way he ended, Tanjiro was about to do this attack, and then he did his thing, and then it seems like the thing slashed his sword into two, and it seems like he hit him. I don't know, the way they ended there. I was so worried. I know he's gonna be okay, but like, I was so worried, man, that instant. So, before we get into this episode, if you guys like my reactions, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon, where you can find the full length of this reaction and early access to a few of the reactions that I'm reacting to. So, let's check out this episode, and here we go. Yo, I've been sitting here just replaying that scene, like, wow. When I went back to try to replay it, it started from when Rui activated his blood demon art, and then Tanjiro was like, I'm gonna die, and then they showed sort of this fractured screen of all his memories, and I'm like, oh, he's about to die, and then he's seeing all these scenes. That's sort of like a representation of him seeing his life flash before his eyes. And then I remembered when Shinobu was talking to Zenitsu, right? And he's like, when people see that, some say that when people see that, it's because they're trying to find a way to escape their death. And that's basically what happened here. Like, Tanjiro remembered this backstory with his father, and his father doing this dance and offering that dance to what was it called? Hina something. I use Google Translate to speak into it and try to see what it means, and it says day god. So I guess the god of the day. He's trying to do this dance to the god of the day and whatever. And then Tanjiro asked the mother, like, their father is frail. How is he able to dance for such a long time, like outside in the winter like that? And the father told him that there's a particular breathing that you do, and when you do it, you can dance that forever. So he turned his water breathing technique into this Hinokami, I think, breathing technique, and then turned the water into flame, and he just started like slashing through the threads and threads and threads. And he's like, I can't stop right now, because if I stop, then that's it for me. So he just kept moving and getting closer to Rui. And he's like, even if I get slashed at the end, I have to defeat him. And then their mother sees that the way Tanjiro was going, that he's gonna die, and she pleads. So Nezuko was like, Nezuko, please wake up and help your brother. And then Nezuko woke up, and then she did her blood demon art, because she has one now, and it's like exploding blood or something. And as I was looking at it, it seems like all the blood, I don't know if it's just her blood or any blood that's like around there that she can explode, but her blood was also part of it. And then like there was blood on Tanjiro's sword, right? And then when Tanjiro was about to do that final strike, like to cut the head off, and then there was this drop of blood on the sword as well. And so that blood sort of like exploded. And then you combine that exploded blood explosion with his slashes, and it's like cut the head off, and then they kind of slack. And then as they were doing that, when they showed this backstory, they were playing this music in the background. And then when it came to that final action scene move, that music was sort of like welled up, and it was so epic. Oh my gosh. Both those two, like, they combined their attack and just like slash his head off. I'm still kind of confused, because Tanjiro, I guess it doesn't really matter if your sword is really long or not. As long as you still have a part of a sword, you can still do your job, I guess. Because his sword was like cut in half. He's only using like the hilt and a little bit. So, but then, I don't care. He defeated them, man. He defeated them. They defeated him. So cool. I love that music so much. Oh, amazing. Then it's like the bond between us. Nothing can break the bond between me and Nezuko. I'm like, and then him, like, Rui was like, clearly he has some kind of, you know how all these demons have this backstory, and the way they are right now is sort of based on how they were when they were alive, when they were human and stuff. So I'm guessing he has to think about family and how family is supposed to act with each other, what the father, the mother, the siblings are supposed to be to each other. I guess he has this version of it in his mind, and he's trying to implement it with this fake family that I'm guessing he created for himself, like, and then use his strength to sort of beat this fear into them, to make them act the way he wants them to act. And then when he was about to slash Tanjiro, and then Nezuko came out and just protected Tanjiro like that, he's like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting for. So I'm gonna take your sister from you. Like really? That Tanjiro's just gonna let you leave with his sister? Like, for real? Like, you are demented if you think that he's gonna do that. And then, like, he was cutting Nezuko. He was just cutting into her, and they just strung her up there. I don't like him. I'm glad they slashed his head off. But now the thing is he actually gonna die? Because at the end there, with the Tashiro secret ending thing, Tanjiro was like, wait, did I actually defeat a Demon 12? But then he got slashed with their sword, so I'm guessing he defeated him? I don't know. I guess we'll see. And then Giyu. After he saved Inosuke's like, okay, now I'm gonna fight you, and if I defeat you, that means I'm the strongest. And he was like, just looked at him like, boy, you don't even know, man. Like, you are clearly injured, but you acted like you're not injured. So he just tied him up and left him hanging. Oh, that's so cool. And then Shinobu just looking at Zenitsu, and he's like, you did well to do your breathing to keep the poison from spreading. And then she was about to inject him with this cure. And I think the other Demon Core flares that were sort of like turned into spiders, I think they can turn them back. Isn't that what the others were trying to do? I don't know. But I think they can turn them back because they're still alive. So, oh my gosh. Nezuko has a demon art. Blood. Exploding blood. So cool. And there's another breathing technique. Hinokami. Dance. Breathing. I don't know, but it's so cool, man. I love this. Loved it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can find the full link of this reaction. And early access to a few of the animes that I'm reacting to. And if you also want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/realimini. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.
ために